Hello everyone, my name is Ra and welcome back to my teeny tiny channel and welcome to Letters from the Past, Undusted. We played a demo of this game. I remember enjoying it and the game is out for a while now, but I didn't play it until now, but we are about to jump into it. I think it's pretty emotional. It was already emotional when I was playing it the first time. So yeah, anyway, subscribe to my teeny tiny channel and let's get into the game. Let's start. When I think of my family home, the first thing that comes to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon come into view. I would chat with mom and dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I needed was an excuse. No matter how small, the letter from my aunt was enough. Dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you always wanted to do? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. I really thought I had lost it for good, you know. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lillian and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you, love you, Aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key, here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. Yes, the key. Let's clean it. I think this is the first time that I'm not as sick as I sometimes am. Okay, okay, in and out the mouse wheel. Okay. Hold the mouse wheel and drag mouse. Oh, it's moving. Click the mouse wheel button once to reset the key position. Okay, select the tool. Yeah, I remember this part. So yeah, anyway, I think this is the first time I haven't been like sick and playing a game. I mean sick. I feel kind of fine. which doesn't mean that I am completely fine. I'm not sure, should I like clean it 100%? What's left? Oh. Here we go. A dusted key. Cough, cough. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Huh? Why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well, I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. That attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? Cough, cough. The house key, it hasn't been used in a long time. Okay. After being neglected for so long, the house has so heavily laden with dust, was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened the window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture and Dad handled the windows and any tall place that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust-covered photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was the first family photo. Chapter 1. Once upon a time. A special photo. Clean the item. Let's select it and clean it. Yeah, the demo was different. A special photo. When we went to take our first family photo, Dad made a peculiar suggestion. While it was unusual for him to say or do something quirky, none of us saw it coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? It'll be Adora's first ever family photo, so let's make it a special and unforgettable experience. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms firmly wrapped around a large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. Oh, this is gonna get emotional. I already know it. It was massive. He really loved his jokes and pranks. A complete 180 from Mom. Aw. We never ended up wearing costumes like he wanted to. Why? Why didn't Mom let him? That's so sad. Yeah, I wanted to play a bit of a slower game, especially since I was like so sick. Like December was hard on me when it comes to health. I have never been this sick. Last year was a mess. Actually, the whole last year was a mess. It's so funny. I started doing videos and oh my god, it doesn't have to do anything with YouTube, but instead of like having this like more of a peaceful thing, it's such chaos. It's such chaos. Hints unlock. What? There are hints? Oh yeah, you get hints when you clean. Where is it? Where is the speck of... Oh. Really? Oh, game, don't be mean. Don't be bad. Oh, there we go. Bunny ears. No help needed. Special photo. Mom. Honey, Don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative. Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? But, 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 Andorra, look at this. What a cute cat. Oh, so you're only trying to talk Andorra into your plan now? Our very first family photo together, a seemingly ordinary picture with an amusing story behind it. Echoes of the past. And so ensured a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, mom won, leaving dad with his shoulders launched in defeat. While mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to dad and whispered, "Let's wear costumes next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterward, I saw that he was giving me bunny ears. Mom noticed shortly after and gave dad a light ramp to the head, but the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. Once upon a time, a special photo, a fitting appearance, clean the item. Oh, I remember this one from the demo. This is an emotional one. When I was young, mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. One day when mom and dad were out, I excitedly went to the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was prettiest. Suddenly the front door opened with a crack. Someone was back. Crash! It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard mom urgently calling my name. She came into the kitchen and saw what happened. Her face froze. Ugh. Yeah, it's one of those things. Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. Yeah. Things do be like that sometimes. Let's clean this thing up. Let's take the spongy first. Yeah, things like that happen. I think that a lot of times parents think it's like, don't let your kids do this, don't let your kids do that. But in a way, I remember my mom has like a collection of stuff. She was never like too upset. And I'm a very clumsy person now that I'm an adult. And if, like, what's the symbol? It must have some kind of meaning. Don't really know, lady. So I'm a very clumsy adult. I destroy my like drinkware. I try to be as gentle as I can, but I have a feeling like I'm an elephant in like a cup factory. It's just not something that it's just not it's not my forte. I'm sorry. I try not to be clumsy, but in a way, I get so clumsy with stuff. I don't know why. Like glassware is I'm glassware's enemy. Oh my god, you would not believe how many like drinking glasses I broke just this year. I mean the past year actually. So yeah, I break a lot of stuff. And it's not that I don't like I don't know how it happens. I sometimes think about it because I get upset with myself because I break things. I don't know, is there anyone else like me? Like in the same like vein? Like you I have a feeling the more I like look over and watch stuff that I make more chaos and I break more stuff. Like I said, like oh my god, I don't even know how many I broke this year. And that's the worst thing. I'm like clearing them out or doing something, and it's just, it's the worst feeling. Just the chaos of it, like cracking it, and then like thinking to myself, oh, why did I do it like that? Why didn't I like put it somewhere else? And then in at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because I would have broken it one way or another. Because I don't know, I just get clumsy, and I try not to be. It's like my pet peeve, and I don't really mind. I was actually last night, I was thinking about it. I had these beautiful, I mean, they were beautiful to me. Let's make that clear. I had these glasses. They were like from a brand here in Croatia. It's usually a children's like thing. And I have drinking cups that you got after you bought a certain amount of, I think it was like chocolate milk. I know, I should be adult. I'm not. And I was so happy. I loved them. I was drinking from them all the time. And I broke one. I was like, okay, cool, cool. I have, like, I think I had another one. But then I broke the other one. My friend decided to give me hers because she had one. And I will never forget, I broke it. I was so disappointed with myself. Should I wrap up? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up so you don't have to watch me clean everything to the max. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Aw, Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. And I even broke one of your teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. Yeah, that's parents for you. A porcelain teacup that is barely intact. One of mom's most treasured possessions. Sorry. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile teacup in its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, This is a much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. Oh no. Oh, the glass. What glows in the dark? Clean the item. Let's see, what is this? Chapter 4, What Glows in the Dark. Mom loves writing with Fontaine pens, no matter how long the letter or document. Whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth it." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with perfect posture, then she'd neatly lay out the fresh sheet of paper. Finally, she'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dip the nib of her exquisite fountain. Fountain? fountain pen? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to Google the word. I love watching this process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting impaired a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. She had so many inkwells. Sometimes I'll spend half a day just looking at them. I don't think she used them only very often. Yeah. Well, I wonder when was the last time anyone received like a letter? I'm probably asking stupid questions, but yeah. I love to write too. The older I get, the more I like handwriting things, writing them down. I sometimes journal. I never did that before, which is kind of sad, especially because your memory kind of fades away and basically the everything that you remembered, all of like the emotions and stuff are actually memories you remember the last time your brain remembered that. Kind of sad, but yeah, that's how it goes. That's life. You forget things. You forget the good. You forget the bad. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad, and things are ever changing, ever evolving. Sometimes it pisses me off, sometimes I'm okay with it. But like I said, I wonder when was the last time someone received like a letter, a handwritten note or something. I should start with myself and say that, like, I haven't written like notes in a while. I used to do it for people's birthdays and stuff, but I think that having like problems with my like the way I handle my emotions, I sometimes try to like, I won't say, oh, the liquid is moving. Oh my god, that's cool. I did not notice that until now. I my emotions are I won't say that I can't control them, but I get very emotional with some stuff, and I try to. I wasn't like that before. Oh, I did it. Only in the darkness of nights can you discover the stars hidden within. Lewis. That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer.
Mhm.
Why is it written on here? Because it's a limited edition ink. Dad and I were still uh, university students, so it took him a lot of hard work to buy it. But it looks new. Is it because you don't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the lights, can you see the words glowing? The darker the room is, the brighter the ink shines. Oh wow! To Adora, Lily and Ash, beloved's daughter, you need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. A special ink that glows in the dark, a quote from a famous writer, is displayed on the label. Ooh. I adored fountain I adored fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awe-struck eyes and said, "Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about something through their handwriting. You can learn about someone through their handwriting." I agree with this. Even if you write something without much thought behind it, I learned more about myself after reading those words. She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason, after the day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. After that day, oh God. Yeah, this is how we kind of achieving happiness. Yes, this is how we kind of fall in the pit of like doing stuff that we love, and for some reason we stop. That's why like I don't write things, because I think that I don't like feeling them. I know it sounds insane, but in a way, I don't know, does it make sense? But sometimes I just rather feel nothing than feel the load of emotions that I can't really put into words sometimes, especially because the negative emotions are the emotions that usually sadly stick with us. It's kind of like a mix, literally, like she remembers her mom being bitter. She does remember the good stuff, but sadly sometimes like it's like our brains trick us into thinking that everything is bad, and because we, at least my brain is like that, I fixate on the things that I maybe made a mistake, and that's not a good thing. I don't think that anyone should be doing that. I try to not do it, but there are days like I just sink and I can't help myself. It's just like this bad emotion breakdown where everything comes back to you and you're like, "Oh, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't say that to that person," and things like that. So yeah, and actually we will be finishing with that. I hope it wasn't like a downer. Sorry, I just popped the mic. I hope it wasn't like a bad thing, but like on a down note. I don't want it in a negative note to end the video, but yeah, I will end it here. I don't think this is gonna be a very long game, but yeah, I hope that you are having a lovely morning, a lovely day, or a lovely evening. I will finish this whole game. It's not gonna be a lot of episodes. I think it's like gonna be 4, maybe 4 or 5. So yeah, I hope you are going to come on a journey with me in this lovely game. So Undusted, yeah. Already emotional, and we didn't even come to the heavy stuff. But yeah, that's life. That's life. I kind of think that a lot of people are stuck in like a general, like, I have to work, I have to eat and survive mode, and there's like so much else to life. And yeah, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Don't let a bad day ruin a week, or like someone saying yesterday was like the 19th of January. It was supposed to be like the most depressing day, and I like read it and I was like, okay, the most depressing day of the year. Not even close. But yeah. Yeah, see you guys. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.